noticing how your body feels right now. Noticing how your mind is. Noticing your heart. Inviting the space of your heart and your body, mind, to all be in union, to be in balance. As we deeply rest, inviting your heart to send healing light all the way through you. Your own healing, your own nourishment. Tonight is the eve of Imbolc, the 1st of February, Brigade's Day. And it's said that winter is still around, but spring is just around the corner. The tiny buds on the trees are starting to appear and sprouting bulbs from the ground. And as snow falls, snowflakes and the patterns of nature are all within and around. Winter is a time where nature rests to renew and recharge. As spring comes, we can perhaps focus on new projects, new beginnings, new vitality. Just as nature is, we can be learning from this great teacher, Mother Earth, and the cycles of time. Now read a passage for Imbolc. So the skies rumbled and the snows came. They gathered seeds and prepared them for planting. They meditated in the icy darkness to hasten spring. And when through the earth they felt the stirring, they sang songs encouraging the tiny seeds to grow. In the dark, wet soil, you can smell their work still. They are digging along beside us, listen. The north wind carries their song across the snow. This Imbolc night, as the earth prepares for spring, wise women and men gather in circles to await the promise of new and to sing praises for the green earth. And so do we here now, this year and every year. Welcome Imbolc. to settle. As we experience a rotation of consciousness, our mind's direction, the light of our conscious awareness gets moved around the body. We place a light at each point that is named. We'll start with our heart, inviting your breath and your awareness to be within your heart and shining this light of conscious awareness here. Like the sunrise over the snow, glistening and shimmering, warming your heart, allowing any tension to melt away from the back of your heart. Imagining a blossoming bud of a beautiful flower, perhaps a snowdrop or a crocus or a daffodil, tulip, or your own imaginary flower growing from the ground of your heart, the ground of your being, your body. As you breathe across your heart and your lungs, allowing your intention to expand your heart and blossom this beautiful flower of radiant colour and fragrance, of soft texture. With your breath, imagining your flower gently moving in the breeze. Perhaps more flowers join around, and as if your heart as it is can fill the whole of yourself and even wider, your heart's magnetic field, your energy of your heart, spreading these colours, these flowers, these blossoming petals all through you and around you, as if we could fill this space, this room, the whole of our hearts, glowing and shimmering, lit up with colour, breathing and allowing your heart to expand, breathing through and around, in and out. Freeing up your heart, allowing these beautiful flowers to blossom, perhaps changing colours, changing fragrance, just with your imagination. As we listen to the silence around and our breath, perhaps you can listen to your heartbeats within. As we listen deeper to our heart, perhaps you can sense a message, what your heart would like to tell you as a gift. I wonder if listening deep down to your heart with these beautiful flowers and the beauty within you, that you can sense your gift and this gift for yourself and to share with others. As we become more aware of our heart's gift, our heart's purpose and calling, we can either sense our sankalpa, our heart's desire and intention, like a whisper or a song, a celebration or an exclamation. Your sankalpa, your heart's desire, your heart's intention. As we listen, perhaps you sense that your heart is still opening and still on its journey to learn this, to discover this. You can either state your sankalpa in the present tense, sending it out as a celebration, or setting your own sankalpa, your own affirmation to work with and to focus further. Allowing this to swirl from your heart out to the space, out to the ether, out to the world, as if your heart's desire, your sankalpa, could swirl around the world. Allowing this to settle within you again, and shining a light of conscious awareness now from your heart to each point that is named around your body on a rotation of consciousness. We'll move to our left rib cage, and around the rib cage to the back of the heart, through the center of the heart into your right rib cage, around the rib cage to the back of your heart, and moving up to your left collarbone, shining a light of conscious awareness here, glowing through and down the left arm, across the shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, left wrist, left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. All of the fingers being sensed together with the thumb, lighting up, sensing the back of your hand, palm of your hand, and all the way back through the left hand and arm, to the left collarbone, to the center of your heart once more. Resting for a breath here, expanding. And we'll move across to your right collarbone, lighting this up with glowing, shimmering, nourishing lights. Moving to your right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, right wrist, right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. All of the fingers and the thumb together glowing in this light as you sense the back of your hand, palm of your hand, back up through inside the right hand and right arm to the center of your heart once more. Having a breath, expanding, and feeling both of your arms to your fingers and thumb tips. And like wings, wings of an owl, beautiful feathers forming, perhaps from the back of your heart, tiny new feathers growing, the center and the front of your heart, these feathers fluttering, expanding with your breath as you breathe across your heart, your rib cage, your arms, hands, to finger and thumb tips, radiating through. Bringing your awareness back to the center of your heart as we move down the torso now. Down through the center of our diaphragm, our solar plexus. Down to the center of your sacrum. Down to your tailbone, lighting up through. And sensing your tailbone, the length of your spine, glowing each vertebra from the base to the back of your neck where it meets your skull. Perhaps as you breathe, you can sense the breath up and down the spine, illuminating. And perhaps with your breath, you can feel the torso, the spine, your heart, your arms and hands, all breathing together, lighting up and softening as you exhale. Sensing the length of your spine once more. And we'll move to your pelvis. Sensing the left side of your pelvis, left hip, moving down your left leg, the upper leg, knee, lower leg, left ankle, heel, instep, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. All of the toes together, shimmering in the light of your conscious awareness. Sensing the back of your foot, the sole of your foot, all the way through your foot and the left leg, back to your left hip, left side of pelvis, moving to the center of your pelvis, your tailbone once more, Having a breath up and down your spine. As we move to the right side of pelvis, shining through the right hip, down through the right thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, instep, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. All of the toes together being lit up. The back of your foot, sole of your foot, all the way back up through the right foot and leg, to circle around the right hip once more, right side of pelvis, the center of your pelvis, sensing and glowing this light to the whole of your pelvis as you breathe up and down your spine, lighting this in your conscious awareness, sensing and feeling both legs together, all the way down to your heels, insteps, soles of your feet and toes, sensing breath moving through you as if it could reach down to your toes. Breathing through, sensing the whole of your torso, arms and legs now. Sensing the length of your spine once more. And taking your awareness to the top of the spine, your neck, where the last vertebra meets the back of your skull, lighting up your skull, sensing the crown of your head, lighting this up, the hairs on your head or your scalp, as if the hairs could travel with light down the length of each hair. This light glowing across your face, noticing your forehead, the left and the right temple, the space in between, the right hemisphere of your brain, the left hemisphere of your brain, all of your brain, the inside of your skull, having a breath and relaxing both of your eyes, sensing your eyeballs, the eye sockets, the muscles around your eyes, your eyelids and eyelashes, noticing how you can bring this relaxation further through, deepening your own awareness. Bringing your awareness to both eyebrows, as if you could light up the hairs, the tiny follicles, all the way cross from the edge of the left eyebrow to the edge of the right. Sensing your nose, the bridge of your nose, the tip of your nose, the left nostril, and the right nostril. Taking a breath with the left nostril, fully inhaling and exhaling. Taking a breath, lighting up the right nostril. Bringing your awareness to both nostrils together, the breath through, the cool air entering and the warm air leaving as you exhale. Bringing your awareness to your cheekbones, from the sides of your nose to the sides of your ears. This glowing lights across your cheekbones and spiraling round through your ears, the outer architecture, the outer spirals of your earlobes, and through the ear canals, as if you could travel through your ears, the center of your skull, lighting up within, lighting your brain, this light traveling through your nostrils, resting your eyes, bringing your awareness to your mouth, the softness of the inside of your gums, teeth and tongue, your upper lip and lower lip, upper palate and your jaw, sensing the tongue resting in the mouth, the tip of the tongue, and the base of the tongue going down through the neck as you light up your throat, and this awareness moving to the center of your heart again. Having a breath through, balancing your head, torso, arms and legs, sensing the whole of you, whole of the space of your body, your soul, your mind and heart inside. How is this for you? With the whole of you. Now please move your awareness to the whole of the left side of you, from top of your head to your left sole of foot, all the way through the left side of you. How does this feel? Lit up, expanded in your conscious awareness. Moving your awareness over to the whole of the right side of you, again, on the crown of your head, on the right side, traveling all the way through the sole of your right foot. How does this feel for you? Now please finding the balance of both sides of all of you. Once more, breathing fully and releasing, settling into whole of you in balance. Now please, in your awareness, lighting up different parts of you randomly, perhaps just happens, or perhaps you direct these parts to be lit up. Perhaps you can choose random as possible and as fast as possible. Perhaps these slow down for you to rest on one particular part or several parts that you know or that have intuitively shown you that you can send more healing here. Intentionally directing this light to these parts. Breathing through your heart. Lighting up with a big inhale. And softening, releasing as you exhale. Resting, knowing that this awareness is healing within. Just like winter rests, knowing that spring will bloom again. Now please take your awareness to your mind's eye, space of Chittakash, conscious lens of awareness. And here we see images in our imagination, or perhaps just get a sense of how these would be with flickering lights, or a sense of our mind bringing these objects into our awareness as they're said. Imagining a snowflake that you could see up close, and getting closer and closer to this beautiful, serene snowflake. How the patterns are for you, how you can see through, how the light is refracting and reflecting. Perhaps you can turn this snowflake around. And perhaps this snowflake melts. Next, seeing a snowdrop or a bulb that you chose from your heart. And this blossoming once more. Seeing this up close as possible. Seeing the patterns within the petals, the leaves. Perhaps you can see through the soil, down underneath. Now changing this to an ocean, waves and the sea, perhaps animals, fish and mammals. Perhaps your ocean is warm and tropical, with a beach or a coral reef. Perhaps your ocean is cold with the Arctic, the icebergs, glaciers. Perhaps your ocean is calm. Perhaps it's wild. Choosing your ocean, your sea, and exploring the depths and the shallows. Exploring the waves, the air, the day and the night. And as you explore, noticing the temperature. Within Yoga Nidra, there's a practice of opposites of sensations. But we direct our mind to feel sensations in the body. Sensing the temperature of your ocean and how this would be for your body. And then we'll choose cold, choosing the sensation of getting colder slightly. How just your mind's direction can create this within your body. And then choosing the sensation, the heat of warmth. How with your breath you can move your awareness to warm yourself up with your awareness, your intention. Getting hotter and hotter, warmer and warmer. And this glowing light glowing through you. With the sun growing stronger now and the days getting longer, visualizing the sun across your field of bulbs, of flowers, of buds, and this new life unfolding as spring each day gets nearer and nearer. And perhaps you can sow seeds in your field, sowing seeds for your own life's purpose, your own path, your own journey. Sowing seeds of what you'd like to happen this spring and summer. These golden seeds being scattered around. And the sun warming these seeds to grow in their own time. Allowing all this to rest within you. And as I play some more sounds, noticing the vibrations of these sounds, just like blossoming bulbs and flowers, and the light of your conscious awareness, allowing these sounds to heal, to release, to bring awareness. those sounds settle, listening to your heart once more, the sweet song within you of your soul. Celebrating your sankalpa, your heart's desire, sending this out to the world. As you seal in this practice of Yoga Nidra, sealing in this light, this nourishment, this healing. With great thanks and love, we bow to our hearts, our inner teacher. I read another passage from Imbolc. Ancient white that covers all, stars of light that melt in sky, winds that howl and sing, keep your candles lit and high. Imbolc tide but once a year, make light the dell, enchant good cheer. Tip the brew and sing a spell, a time of great growth for to tell. Come forth soon now from the cave, but not so soon. The winter warms, the waters run, the winds pull, the owl hoots. All the ancient name. On the frozen mountain peaks, the sun will rise again. As you bring your awareness back to how your body is positioned as you lie on the ground, feeling the back and the front of your body all the way through, sensing your fingers and toes and wriggling them as we wake once more, slowly, there's no rush. Having a stretch or staying, lying if you like and prefer for a little while longer. Perhaps you'd like to practice humming, Amari, humming, pranayama technique as you wake up, buzzing this light, this energy across your heart. to your hearts when you're ready. Bowing to your hearts, bowing to each other. Namaste. Namaste.